like a bird in the sky.
Welcome back to the Christian Women's Health Collective podcast. We are so glad you're here. We are in the last week of February and the beginning of March. And for this last few days, we have actually been really enjoying a water challenge that we developed and hosted in Facebook. And we just want to talk to you about that, give you some tips and tricks around how to drink water and make it your own beast of burden and what we've accomplished in the past few days. So I am just going to let this go, and I'll start off with Miss Julie.
Well, hello everybody. So so if you've been following along, you may or may not see I'm not a big water drinker, and I want to be a water drinker because I know that my body needs it. It's like one of those things where I can feel like, I don't know, I feel my body saying, have you drank water? Do you need water? Drink water. So we know that if our body is saying it, we know that we need it. So the water challenge has been good for me because while I don't drink enough, I've been like, I got to drink water. So just that constant reminder of knowing I need to drink it. I've drank more, at least 2 of these, which has been really good. And, but I've had to form some habits, and a couple of those things have been, so at night, sometimes I'll leave water out because in the mornings when I wake up, I'm like, I don't want to do anything out of the norm, but leaving it out, then I've been drinking it. And I've left it out like on a table when I walk into the kitchen. And I've also left it in the bathroom sometimes for when I get up in the mornings, which I kind of like both. So forming some new water habits has been helpful for me, and writing myself notes to drink, because I have to remember to, who does that? Who forgets to drink? I do. So I have to leave myself some notes. So I've been doing that, and that's been helpful. But I think the biggest thing is like seeing myself trying to make that change. I don't know. I really like that part of it. And then today I put salt in there, and salt makes it a little bit thicker, but that's okay. I'm going to figure it out. Bree and I talked about adding some different things. She'll probably talk about that. So yeah, water challenge habits have been something I've had to kick up a notch, but I think it's helped me a good bit. I'm curious to see what all you have learned. Bree, you want to tell them about yours?
You're muted.
Realized that too late. Okay, I'm back. My washing machine was making noise. So I actually started my water drinking habit back when I was pregnant, because you know when you leave the hospital with your baby, you've got that big water jug with a straw. But actually when we took our birthing classes or whatever, and they tell you to take water with you everywhere because you need to stay hydrated while you're pregnant. And so my husband took it real seriously, and so he always filled up a water for me and brought it everywhere for me. And so I got so used to having water with me everywhere that I went. And this is before plastic water bottles were a thing. Like, my kids are older, but so that was before that was a thing. And so we always carried a water bottle everywhere we went after that, and we never stopped. And we loved having the big jug with the straw. And so now my water bottle of choice is one with a straw, of course, because I just feel like I drink more water if I have a straw. I don't know why, but it's just easier. I don't like the ice touching my teeth. I'm weird about it. But now in the water challenge, I didn't realize that I needed to drink just a little over 2 of these every single day. So now I'm counting, which is good. Keeping track of how many I've drank, and I've got this much left to hit my water goal for the day. So I'm doing good today. But I love doing water infusions. That's one of the things that we do a lot with fasting. And so lots of times I'll make ice cubes with water infusions, and then that way I can just pull one out of the fridge and throw it in my water bottle for the day and have an infusion made ahead. I guess there's a whole bunch of them. So that way, if you don't have like an infusion pitcher or something and you just want to make it one time, put it in the ice cube tray, freeze them, then you can just store them in a bag in the freezer and throw one in your water. So that's my water infusion hack, especially if you're wanting to make a delicious tasting fasting fuel. If you're fasting and you're tired of just drinking straight up water, those are good things to add. And also adding minerals back into your water. If you do distilled or reverse osmosis water, it's always good to add some minerals back in because you need those to stay hydrated, especially while you're fasting. So that's my water spiel. What about you, Sheri?
Yeah, I loved all of your different flavors. I did try the orange and cinnamon. That was really good. I enjoyed that. And today I have, you can't see it in here because I didn't put it in here. I put it in my big jar. So my thing is to have a jar, something that has the amount of water that you need to drink for the day. That has really helped me know that, okay, I keep pouring into my other bottle all day long. Yes, I have I work at home, so it is easier to do that. But, you know, if you just carried a big bottle of water to work, and I know some people actually do that, it's helpful. But I put in, I made a mishmash of flavors, and I'm already like 1.5 times what I need to drink because it tasted so good. But yeah, today was actually, I did my strawberry basil again, but then I'm like, no, I want lemon and lime too. So I threw them all in there and it was really yummy. So that's what I had today, and did put in some salts as well. So yeah, I have never cared for soda ever, or bubbly drinks. Tea is good, coffee is good. So I have always been a water drinker. So I've just been more intentional about it, I guess, and bringing my water bottle everywhere with me to restaurants and whatnot, because then I know that I'm drinking, water that's, filtered, it's pure, and I don't have to worry because our water tastes terrible here in the Central Florida area. So, but yeah, so those are some of my hacks. It's got to taste good. So, how about you, Leigh Ann?
I've always been a water drinker too. I don't remember. I mean, I had sodas and stuff when I was younger, but I've always had the mindset that I needed to offset whatever I drank that was bad for me with drinking enough water. And I don't know if I was raised that way, honestly. I don't remember. I just know that I've always been a water drinker, but I didn't understand quality of water until probably my 30s. And so that's when I started focusing on the quality. And now I can tell if I'm on an airplane, I will not drink the water on an airplane because they use water that you can just taste all the icky minerals that's in it. And I can't stand it. So I always buy a giant bottle and take it on the plane with me. But my hack, so the challenge has been really good because I'd already stolen this big 86-ounce stainless steel water jug that my husband had when he was working in construction. And I was trying to drink most of that, which is more water than I need in a day, but it's still fun. And then I carry this with me everywhere, and I keep ice in this. Oh, that was interesting lighting. I keep ice in that, and then I can just pour the water from the stainless jug on it. But I actually throw collagen powder, unflavored collagen powder, and electrolyte salts in mine. And my electrolyte salts have a sweetener, but when you're putting one little scoop into an 86-ounce jug of water, you don't really taste the sweetness, you just get the flavor. And I love that because it doesn't spark any taste bud cravings. So that has been my go-to. And so I get that little bit of flavor. We don't really do fruit in our house, so the infusion has not been at the forefront of my mind, but I do want to try some of the ones that Breanne mentioned in the challenge. And if you're curious about that, well, too bad you're not in the challenge. I'm just kidding.
Next time.
But anyway, so the infusions is something that I really want to try because I love clove. I think clove is one of the best flavors in the world. And I want to try a clove infused water. So that's going to be my next infusion try out. But other than that, yeah, this is just, I agree with what all of you ladies have said. It just makes me feel accountable. I need to make sure that I'm practicing what I preach. And so I'm very intentional with how much water I drink every day. In fact, we all kind of shared our experience through the weekend, and on Sunday, I was home all day and I drank more coffee than usual because I was home all day and I didn't fulfill my normal water intake. And I felt almost guilty because we're in this group. So I kind of like it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
that's
it's been a lot of fun. With
yeah.
all of the ladies and everything have been, really getting into it and talking it up, and I think they're drinking a lot more water, so that's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. I've enjoyed seeing the different cups, like the different cups that people like, and even just the different little tips
Important.
yeah, I like that kind of stuff. But I want to know, like, what for those of you listening, what are some things that you like? What are some things that come to mind for you? Or when we talk about challenges, is there a challenge that comes to mind, like, oh, I would like to do this kind of challenge? Because we know there's going to be more coming up. And we know there's obviously going to be another water challenge coming up because this one's already done so well. But just curious from you.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. What challenge would you be interested in joining? We are on Facebook, and so we just can create the challenge there and make it a good time.
Yep.
So other than that, what we would like to ask is that you give us a review. If you're listening to us on one of the podcasting platforms, we're on Spotify. We actually just got launched on iHeartRadio. We are on iTunes. I think we're on Google Play now. I will double check that and make sure. So if you're listening to us on a podcasting platform, our goal is to serve as many women as we possibly can, and help themselves in their health and wellness journey. That's the whole reason we created this. We love to pray for you. We love to encourage you. We love to give you hope when it may feel like all hope is lost around your own health experience. And so what we would like to do is ask you to please give us a review, a 5-star review, because it helps our algorithm and gets our podcasts put in front of more people. And we just are really trying to drive traffic to who we are and what we're doing. So please leave a review. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please remember to
like,
subscribe,
Share.
and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time we put a new podcast out. Bye, everybody.